Thank you for watching and listening to Wrestling IMO. I am your host, Marcy. I'm here to give my wrestling opinions. Today, TNA and WWE just announced a multi-year partnership between NXT and TNA. Wrestling stars are going to be appearing across weekly WWE and TNA programming, including premium live events and TNA pay-per-views. Very exciting stuff happening in the wrestling world. We have seen in the past the amazing numbers that TNA and NXT have proven that when they work and collaborate together can draw some big social media numbers, viewership numbers. I'm not going to go and read the whole press release, but it is out there at TNAWrestling.com. Go check that out. It's all over their social media. WWE even shared this announcement too on their social media as well and on their website. It's very big and important things happening in the wrestling landscape as we speak right now. TNA released this promotional video for TNA Genesis. It also involved the logo of NXT on this TNA Genesis pay-per-view graphic. What does that mean? Are NXT stars going to show up? There hasn't been any NXT crossover as of recent, but I mean, is this going to be an invasion storyline? How are they going to kick off this new NXT TNA partnership? There's a lot of stuff that could happen storyline-wise. A joint pay-per-view, Worlds Collide pay-per-view. Is anyone else excited for that? Are they wanting to see the best of TNA versus the NXT superstars? I'm definitely excited for that as a TNA fan, as a wrestling fan. With this being a multi-year deal, what does that mean? Are you guys excited about this press release, or would you rather have just seen it live happen on at the pay-per-view this Sunday? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot to unpack here. I mean, it's cool that they announced that this is actually going to happen for the next couple years. What could this mean? Does this mean TNA stars that were going to go to NXT are going to NXT now? Is there a reason for Jordan Grace to hop over to the NXT brand, Joe Henry to leave TNA, go to the NXT brand? Besides the money, is it the money? I mean, this is going to create a lot more money for both companies, I believe, and a lot more viewership. But does that mean this roster is going to get smaller? The TNA roster going to get smaller and jump ship to NXT? That's one question that we'll find out the answer to hopefully the next couple weeks. We get to see some NXT stars versus TNA stars. I am excited for this, but I'm also hoping and crossing my fingers that eventually we'll get to see TNA stars hopefully fight some of their main roster stars. I mean, there's a lot of dream matchups that I would love to see. The big thing that I would like to see is an actual TNA invasion of WWE, not just NXT, but Raw and SmackDown. You know, WWE has a lot of former TNA stars such as AJ Styles, you know, the Good Brothers. There's some other probably TNA stars I can't think of right now, but it'd be really cool to see some of the backstage people come forward on screen, like an Abyss. Is it possible, this is me fantasy booking now, is it possible that the Corey Graves stuff happening, is that going to be into a storyline? Is he going to jump ship over to TNA? Is that a possibility? I mean, there's so many different possibilities that could happen with TNA and NXT/WWE working together. I'm super excited. I'm really looking forward to what's going to happen on Sunday at TNA Genesis. Definitely go check out the pay-per-view. I mean, go support TNA and WWE. This is the beginning of some very exciting stuff happening in wrestling. It's very unpredictable. That's one thing WWE, the wrestling landscape is missing right now, is surprises, big surprises, and hopefully we'll get some surprises on Sunday for sure. But yeah, I just wanted to end this with a quick quote from Shawn Michaels. In the press release, Shawn Michaels is quoted saying, "We look forward to growing and evolving our partnership with TNA Wrestling and its outstanding group of athletes by creating new opportunities to further the development of our talent, to elevate the viewer experience at home." That's pretty cool that Shawn Michaels is putting this out into the world, that he's very excited for this situation to happen. What are your guys' thoughts? I feel like this is way bigger than what happened with AEW and TNA's partnership. We get to see multiple matches, multiple storylines going forward. I mean, this is going to be a beautiful thing going forward. I'm just super hyped and excited. I'm excited. That makes me more excited to go to some of these TNA live shows in the next couple months. I think this is a really good thing to happen. I mean, you're going to get more exposure for TNA. You're going to get more experience for the NXT roster. We're going to see some crossover. Ethan Page. Hopefully, Ethan Page steps into a TNA ring. Hopefully, Josh Alexander steps into an NXT ring. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that can happen. I'm very excited. Yeah, I just had to bring this up, get on here, let you guys know what I thought. I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for this? With this news, is this making you excited to watch TNA if you haven't already started watching TNA? And if you're a TNA fan, are you started to pay more attention to NXT? Let me know. But yeah, thank you for listening and watching Wrestling IMO. Again, I'm your host, Marcy. Stay tuned for more content coming soon, and we're out here. Peace.
You may not like what I always have to say, but you're going to be able to believe it.